Hello everyone, this is my day three post of my experience for surgical fusion of spine, lumbar fusion of L4, L5, and S1. I am currently at the HITS London Clinic in Park. I was operated upon Dr. Professor Clement Werner, and who was assisted by orthopedic surgeon Dr. Atul Suktankar in Zurich, Switzerland. The first 3 days were painful, but by third day evening, the pain almost went away. It was just 10 or 15%. Pain is quite manageable now. I'm able to get up on my own, just sit up on the bed on my own, turn in my bed. I did tell you that I have a special condition now with the operation resulting into nerve damage or nerve stretching in my left leg that is causing my outer side of my left leg to be very numb and muscles not responding. This will take a lot of time now, but other than that, if it was not to be even standing up would not have been an issue. I now have this walker that I will show you. I can't change the camera to back camera, so I will just flip this walker. That really helps now for me to stand and walk. I can adjust the sides. I can adjust the height as well to my comfort. Put some weight on my shoulders, on the elbows, and just walk 20-30 steps. Today I plan to do much more, maybe 500, but that could be a bit too cheeky. I could break it up into 2 sessions, morning and evening, because the back muscles are still weak. The operation, they split them apart and the muscles lose their strength. If I had pain in my back still, that would have meant that there's some infection, or the operation didn't go well, or I've damaged it post-operation or something like that. So the operation is gone, so that's a good sign. The pain is gone, that's a very good sign. Now I have to mind that I don't get infection over the next 10 days because the metal inside apparently does have a tendency to gather bacteria or viruses. The viruses and bacteria like the metal to settle on. So it invites the bacteria, and because it's not really surrounded by tissue, so body cannot manage the infected part. So that's for the technicals of things. Overall, things are better. On day four, my target would be to have a bath, a much needed one. And take 500 steps if I can. And day 5 is slated for if I can stand a bit straight on my own, despite my left leg issue. Then they could take an X-ray. In emergency, they could even take an X-ray me lying down. But doctors would like me to just stand up and take a clean X-ray of the current situation. Then tomorrow I will also get to know, that is on day 5, I will also get to know my appointment for a specialist who would test how the signal from the brain is traveling down to the leg, the left leg, how slow. That would help them to determine. So they would be putting electrodes and sending some electrical signals and seeing how the electricity passes through that part of the body. The time that it takes for the electricity to reach from from head to the toe, they would be able to determine to the toe, or they actually pin down to that nerve, like acupuncture, and that will help them to determine how much damage that has been caused to the nerve, to determine how much time it will take for it to recover, and what kind of therapy I should go into. Once I'm out of the hospital, I would have to go through therapy sessions. So I intend to take a good rehabilitation center for 2 weeks, so that I have a complete dedicated attention to my situation. So that's all for now. I don't want to miss a day, but I hope that all this is useful. Because once you spend 7-10 days in recovery, you almost tend to forget the first 3-4 days, because they were very hectic, painful, and everything. So here it is. I will try to do it for day 4, day 5, day 6, but then the recovery process will be slow. So then I will probably do a weekly one till I'm feeling much healthier, hopefully. So good day to you, and good day to me as well. I'm hoping that all that I want to achieve, I'm able to achieve, and there are no surprises. Best of luck. Goodbye from me.